There's something magical about humor. It's the universal language that breaks barriers, lightens moods, and creates an undeniable spark between people. Especially when it comes to connecting with women, the right joke at the right moment can turn an ordinary conversation into something unforgettable. Think about it. Who doesn't love being around someone who knows how to make them laugh, feel special, and truly seen? Mastering the art of humor isn't about being the loudest person in the room or throwing out punchlines like a stand-up comedian. It's about understanding timing, connection, and delivering those ways to tell jokes that will make women melt instantly. Imagine having that natural ability to light up her face with a smile, turn a tough day into something brighter, and leave her with a memory she won't forget. If that sounds like something you want, then keep reading. In the sections below, we'll uncover the secrets behind making humor your superpower, one that not only gets her laughing, but also makes her feel amazing just being around you. Let's dive in. Number 1. Let's put it the other way around. She'll feel great around you right away. Imagine you're in a conversation, and someone throws you a seemingly simple question. Boring. Flip the script. Trust me. The unexpected happens. You can make her laugh in no time. This technique, when done skillfully and in a playful manner, can make people really enjoy your company. Humor is charming, and unexpected answers are like little surprise gifts. Let's start with an example. Imagine someone asks, "Do you like working from home?" A typical response might be, "Oh, I love it." But where's the spark in that? Instead, you grin and say, "Love it, but my dog's been demanding a promotion lately. He thinks he's the boss now." Cue the laughter, the smiles, the sense of connection that only surprise can bring. Now let's dial it up. Someone nervously asks, "Are you worried AI will take over our jobs?" You lean in with a playful glint in your eye and reply, "Of course. I just hope one day the robots will be kind enough to rehire us as interns." See what happened there? In a moment, you've turned worry into a shared laugh. That's the power of reverse humor, not just delivering the unexpected, but making it relatable and warm. Why reverse humor works? 1. It sparks curiosity. When you say something surprising, people lean in, literally and figuratively. Suddenly they're engaged, wondering, "Wait, where's this going?" This curiosity isn't just a door to laughter. It's an invitation to deeper, more meaningful conversations. 2. It builds bridges. Humor is universal, but shared humor is magnetic. It brings people together, softens tension, and creates moments of genuine connection. As the legendary Victor Borge once said, laughter is the shortest distance between two people. 3. It elevates the mundane. Life is full of routine questions. How are you? How was your day? What do you do for work? With reverse humor, you turn these predictable interactions into moments people remember. Mastering the technique. To wield reverse humor effectively, keep these tips in mind. 1. Know your audience. Not everyone appreciates dark humor or sharp wit. Pay attention to the tone of the room, the context, and the personality of the person you're speaking with. 2. Smile, always. Your delivery matters as much as your words. A genuine smile or playful tone signals that you're joking, making it easier for others to share in the fun. 3. Balance absurdity with truth. The best humor resonates because it touches on something real. That kernel of truth grounds your response, making it both funny and relatable. Everyday scenarios and examples at work. Question: Are you excited about this project? Answer: Excited is one word, terrified is another. Let's see which one wins. Social gatherings. Question: Do you believe in aliens? Answer: Oh, absolutely. I'm 90% sure my cat is one. The way she stares at me, unsettling. With family question: How was your day? Answer: No one cried this time, so I'm calling it a win. The bigger picture. Why it's more than just a joke. Reverse humor isn't just about getting a laugh. It's about creating connection. In an age where genuine interactions often feel fleeting, these moments of lightheartedness remind people of something deeper. They're seen, they're understood, and their presence matters. When you pause to craft a surprising response, you're saying, I'm here, in this moment, with you. That kind of attention is a gift, one that builds trust and fosters joy. You might just find yourself at the center of a room full of laughter, surrounded by people who feel a little closer to you than they did before. And that's the kind of magic we all need a little more of. Number 2. From funny to hilarious, the magic of doubling your punchlines. Have you ever cracked a joke, seen her laugh and thought, wow, I wish I could make this moment last forever? Guess what? You can. The secret is learning to double down on humor, a subtle yet powerful way to not just entertain, but to leave a lasting impression. Doubling down means taking your initial joke and giving it a creative twist. This technique often turns a moment from, that was a funny joke, to, this person is really funny. It creates a lasting emotional spark. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you just adopted a cat and she asks about it. Instead of the predictable, oh, he's cute and fluffy, you say, step 1, the original joke. I just adopted a cat. This guy looks like he's running some kind of secret society. She laughs, but you don't stop there. Step 2, the double down. Seriously, every morning he stares at me like, where's today's mission report? Now instead of a fleeting chuckle, you've created a shared story. One she'll likely remember and bring up again. Doubling down works because it surprises the brain. Humor thrives on the unexpected, and when you escalate a joke with creativity, it shows quick thinking and wit, qualities universally admired. But here's the real magic. It's not just about making her laugh, it's about making her feel something. Crafting your own double downs. How do you master this? It's simpler than you think. Start with a strong premise. Your initial joke should be clear and funny. Ambiguity can kill humor before it begins. Add a twist of the absurd. Take the idea further, but keep it grounded enough to feel relatable. Be specific. Specific details make your humor vivid and memorable. Example. Let's say someone asks about your new haircut. Instead of saying, thanks, I just got it done, try, step 1. Oh, this isn't just a haircut, it's NASA-engineered polymer hair. Step 2. I have to recharge it every night, or it frizzes out of control. It's ridiculous, yet oddly believable, and that's what makes it funny. A word of caution. Like seasoning a dish, humor needs balance. Overdo it, and the charm can fade. A good rule of thumb? Stop after 1 or 2 clever twists. Leave them wanting more, not less. The impact of playful connection. Humor isn't just about getting laughs, it's about creating moments of connection. When you make her laugh, you're telling her, I see you. I enjoy this moment with you. And when you go the extra mile to double down on that humor, it says, I want this moment to last. It's not about trying too hard. It's about showing up with presence, creativity, and a bit of boldness. The best humor always feels natural, born out of the moment, and charged with authenticity. So the next time she laughs at your joke, don't just let the laughter fade. Take it further. Add a layer. Surprise her. And most importantly, remind her that being around you is nothing short of amazing. Number 3. Double the joke on someone else. Make people feel great around you. Imagine this. Your friend casually says, I just bought a book on how to stop procrastinating, but I haven't opened it yet. Instead of just laughing and moving on, you seize the moment. With a grin, you add, no rush. That book is probably still procrastinating about being read. The great thing about this approach is that the other person will already have the joke ready. All you have to do is appreciate it, then build on it. In that instant, you've done something magical. You've taken their humor, amplified it, and created a shared moment of laughter, one that lingers far longer than a fleeting chuckle. Why does this work so well? Because humor, when shared and built upon, becomes a bridge. It turns me into we, creating an unspoken bond that speaks volumes. The power of adding to someone's joke. When you extend someone else's humor, you're not just being funny, you're recognizing their wit. By engaging with their joke, you're saying, "I see you, and I see your brilliance." That's a powerful affirmation, strengthening your connection. Laughter is social glue. It pulls people closer and deepens relationships. Showcasing your own creativity. Quick, clever responses show you're sharp and present in the moment. This doesn't mean stealing the spotlight. Instead, you're collaborating to create something greater than the sum of its parts. A practical example. Picture this, someone quips, "If I had $1 for every time I procrastinated, I'd probably collect it tomorrow." This is your moment to shine. You respond with a smile, "Same, but by the time I open a bank account for it, it'll probably be next year." See what just happened? Their joke evolved into a playful exchange. Now, it's not just their joke or your reply. It's a shared experience. It's laughter that belongs to both of you. How to master this skill? Listen deeply. Pay attention to the setup, timing, and tone of their humor. Acknowledge their joke, smile, laugh, or say something like, "That's hilarious." Add your twist. Build on their humor with a clever observation, exaggeration, or playful continuation. For example, them. "I always lose socks in the dryer. It's like a black hole in there." You. Maybe they've started a secret sock society somewhere. When you amplify someone's humor, you're doing more than just making them laugh. You're creating moments that make people feel seen, valued, and connected. As Maya Angelou beautifully said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." And what better feeling to leave someone with than the joy of shared laughter? So next time someone cracks a joke, don't just laugh, add to it. Spark a connection, create a memory. Because the world needs more shared moments of joy, one laugh at a time. Number 4, unlocking the joy of Looney Tunes logic. What if the secret to unforgettable conversations wasn't just humor, but a playful twist in the way you think? Imagine seeing the world not as it is, but as it could be, through a kaleidoscope of whimsy, exaggeration, and a pinch of the surreal. Welcome to the world of Looney Tunes logic, a place where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary, leaving smiles in its wake. It all starts with curiosity. Great conversations thrive on curiosity. When someone asks you a question, don't just deliver the expected. Use that moment as a springboard into the delightfully unexpected. It's like opening a door and inviting them to peek into your world of colorful imagination. Picture this. They ask, "Ryan, how did you stay in shape for Deadpool?" You reply, "Oh, it's simple. I tied a treadmill to the back of a sloth. Every step it takes burns a calorie. It's incredibly effective, as long as you're okay with waiting a year for results." This isn't just a funny answer. It's a surprise that sparks curiosity and laughter. There's something disarmingly charming about the absurdity. You've taken a mundane question and turned it into an unforgettable moment. Everyday magic. The beauty of Looney Tunes logic is that it can fit into even the simplest interactions. When someone casually asks, "How was your weekend?" don't settle for good. Instead, sprinkle in a little whimsy. "Oh, it was incredible. I discovered my dog has been secretly writing a novel. All those hours staring out the window weren't wasted after all. Now I just need to teach him punctuation." Suddenly, what could have been a forgettable exchange becomes a shared moment of laughter. And isn't that what we're all chasing? Connections that make us feel alive? Why it works. This playful mindset resonates because it taps into something universal: our love for stories and surprises. The Looney Tunes approach relies on three simple principles: exaggeration, stretch reality just enough to make it amusing, but not so far it feels forced; relatability, ground the humor in situations your audience can visualize or connect with; timing, a perfectly timed pause can make all the difference, letting the punchline land with maximum impact. Consider this exchange. Interviewer: Ryan, any pranks on the set of Deadpool? Ryan Reynolds: pranks? Me? Never. But if Hugh Jackman suddenly disappears, leaving only a pile of bubble wrap, don't panic. That's just what happens when you swap his coffee for a Looney Tunes energy drink. Not only does this elicit a laugh, but it paints such a vivid mental picture that it lingers in their minds long after the conversation ends. Adopting this playful outlook is less about telling jokes and more about seeing the world differently. It's about inviting others to join you in that delightful space where nonsense becomes sense. And if you're unsure where to start, remember, the absurd often carries the deepest truth. So, the next time you're asked something simple, resist the urge to respond plainly. Channel your inner Bugs Bunny, let your imagination soar, and give them an answer that will make their day brighter. Embrace the logic of Looney Tunes, and you'll find that even the most routine interactions can be transformed into moments of joy, connection, and sheer delight. Number 5. Turn teasing into charisma, the great way she feels when she's with you. Have you ever felt that sting of embarrassment when someone teases you? Maybe a friend jokingly points out your quirky habits, or someone makes a light jab at your choices. It's easy to feel defensive, worrying that it might reflect poorly on you. But here's the magic. Responding to teasing with charm, wit, and confidence doesn't just diffuse negativity. It makes you utterly magnetic. Picture this. Someone says, "Wow, you're such a nerd with all those self-help books." Instead of retreating or feeling the need to justify yourself, you flash a confident grin and say, "Absolutely. I'm mastering the art of being awesome, one book at a time." Bam! You've just flipped the script, exuding confidence while keeping the vibe lighthearted and fun. Want to learn how to master this irresistible skill? Let's break it down into something simple yet powerful. 1. Embrace the tease, don't resist it. When someone teases you, they're often testing the waters, not launching an attack. By responding with warmth and humor, you show emotional resilience, and that's captivating. Imagine this. Teaser: "You're so bad at sports." You: "Of course. That's why I dominate at board games." Care for a challenge? With this playful pivot, you dissolve tension and show that you're unfazed. Resilience, my friend, is the foundation of charm. 2. Amplify it with playful self-deprecation. There's power in owning the moment and turning it into a joke at your expense, because guess what? It takes guts to laugh at yourself. Teaser: "That shirt screams 90s fashion." You: "Naturally, bringing vintage vibes back, one bold choice at a time." By leaning in, you take control of the narrative. It's not just humor, it's humility wrapped in confidence, a combination that's impossible to ignore. 3. Redirect the spotlight. Sometimes you can shift the focus, gently but cleverly, right back to the teaser. Done correctly, this creates connection while keeping the tone upbeat. Teaser: "You're such a nerd." You: "Totally. But at least I read something other than Instagram captions. What's the last book you couldn't put down?" This response flips the interaction into an opportunity to bond, all while showing you're sharp and socially in control. Here's the truth. Life is full of teasing moments. but how you respond shapes how people see you. Confidence in the face of playful critique isn't just appealing, it's magnetic. People are drawn to those who can transform awkward situations into shared laughter. Every tease is a chance to show that being around you is a gift, a mix of fun, wit, and positivity. So the next time someone tries to catch you off guard, don't just handle it, own it. Show them that you're not just hard to tease, you're impossible to forget. Number 6. Mastering go-to jokes. The art of making her feel amazing around you. If the idea of improvisation feels daunting, go-to jokes are your golden ticket. These pre-crafted lines are designed to shine in everyday conversational scenarios, giving you a reliable tool to spark laughter and connection effortlessly. Think of them as your secret weapon, tried and true gems that can turn ordinary moments into memorable ones. Many professional comedians who seem to radiate wit with ease often rely on polished material they've perfected over time. It's not about spontaneity, it's about preparation disguised as effortless charm, and you can do the same. Example 1. Playful rebuttal to food choices. Imagine this scenario. Someone teases you about your unconventional eating habits. They raise an eyebrow and say, "Wait, you're seriously putting cream sauce on a sandwich?" Instead of getting defensive, you flash a grin and respond with mock seriousness. "Absolutely. It's a secret recipe passed down through generations of my ancestors, which I just invented 10 minutes ago." Cue laughter. It's lighthearted, it's witty, and most importantly, it shows you can take a joke and throw one right back without breaking a sweat. Example 2. Turning criticism into comedy. Let's switch gears. Someone accuses you of working a bit slowly. They quip, "You might just be the slowest worker I've ever seen." Rather than getting flustered, you lean into the absurdity with a playful smirk. "Totally. NASA just called. They're renaming me Comet because my speed is out of this world." This kind of response doesn't just deflect, it elevates the mood, transforming what could have been an awkward jab into a shared laugh. You're showing that you're not just confident, but that you can take life, and yourself, lightly. Creating your own signature humor. The magic of go-to jokes lies not in copying these examples verbatim, but in customizing them to reflect your unique personality. Start by examining your own social interactions. What recurring themes, questions, or playful jabs tend to come your way? Maybe your love of pineapple on pizza, your obsession with niche hobbies, or your tendency to arrive fashionably late is a common topic. Now, craft clever, versatile responses that fit those themes. Think of them as conversational Swiss Army knives, compact, reliable, and perfect for almost any situation. Once you've got a few in your arsenal, practice delivering them with the right tone and timing. Humor isn't just about the words, it's about the delivery. So, let your go-to jokes be more than just witty comebacks. Let them be a celebration of your individuality. Use them to inspire laughter, to brighten her day, and to create moments she'll remember long after the conversation has ended. Number 7. Mastering the pretend method. How to make women feel great around you. Humor is one of the most powerful tools for creating connection. Among its many forms, the pretend method stands out as a versatile communication technique. It involves setting up an expectation only to cleverly subvert it, leaving your audience surprised and laughing. But this isn't just comedy. It's about crafting memorable moments that radiate confidence, wit, and emotional intelligence. Imagine beginning a story with sincerity, seriousness, or even heartfelt intention, and then delivering an unexpected twist. This tonal shift creates surprise and draws people closer to you. It not only showcases your creativity, but also your ability to entertain and captivate. Example, I woke up today and decided this would be the day I changed my life forever. I'd start eating healthy, exercising regularly, and becoming the best version of myself. So naturally, I walked straight to the nearest bakery to grab a chocolate cake to celebrate my decision. This punchline flips expectations, sparking laughter while highlighting a playful, charming personality, a trait many find irresistibly attractive. Why does it work so well? The pretend method works because it leverages two core psychological principles: breaking expectations. People love pleasant surprises. When you set up a scenario and break it with humor, their brain experiences a surge of dopamine, a natural high associated with joy and connection. Self-awareness and confidence. By showing you don't take yourself too seriously, you exude confidence. Playful self-deprecation, or wit, signals emotional maturity and approachability. Incorporating it into everyday conversations. Step 1. Begin relatably. Start with something normal or sincere to set the stage. Example: I've been thinking a lot about the small joys in life lately, like when pizza delivery takes over 30 minutes and suddenly, it's free. Step 2. Build emotional momentum. Use pauses, changes in tone, or emphasis to create anticipation. Example: I once told my best friend I'd always have his back. Then I borrowed $20 and disappeared for a week. Step 3. Deliver the unexpected. Flip the narrative with a clever twist. Example: I told myself I'd finally embrace mindfulness and live in the moment. So naturally, I spent the next 3 hours worrying about whether I'd left the stove on. Why women respond so well. Humor, particularly clever humor, demonstrates intelligence and emotional depth, two qualities that naturally draw people in. When you use the pretend method, you bring lightness to serious topics. Serious conversations can feel heavy. Humor lightens the mood and makes discussions more engaging. Show comfort in vulnerability. Playfully poking fun at yourself signals that you're confident and unafraid to show imperfections. Create shared moments. Inside jokes and witty exchanges deepen emotional intimacy. Real-life example. Last night I told my wife, "Honey, I think we need to do something special to rekindle the spark in our relationship. Maybe a vacation, an adventure, or even just a romantic evening." She looked at me with so much hope in her eyes and asked, "So, what do you have in mind?" I replied, "Well, I ordered pizza and queued up a movie, but we're splitting the bill." Practical tips for mastery practice. Timing. Timing is everything in humor. Pause at the right moments to let anticipation build before delivering the twist. Learn what clicks. Pay attention to what makes people laugh. Every person's sense of humor is unique. Experiment in low-stakes situations. Test your approach in casual conversations with friends or family before using it in high-stakes settings. The pretend method isn't just about making people laugh. It's about forging genuine connections through shared joy. Next time you want to leave a lasting impression, remember, set the scene, twist the narrative, and let the laughter work its magic. After all, humor isn't just a skill, it's a superpower. Are you ready to wield it? Remember, the secret to humor isn't just about the words, it's about connection. When you use these ways to tell jokes that will make women melt instantly, you're not just entertaining, you're building bridges of trust, comfort, and joy. Let your jokes come from a place of kindness and confidence, and watch how effortlessly they open hearts around you. If you found value in this, show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to The Stoic Goddess, and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to catch more amazing content like this. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time.